Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I'm showing you this solar pump fountain. This is a fountain I got after so many research that I was glad to have found this on Amazon. So I'm going to be showing you the different pumps and the different nozzles that come with this kit. So the first thing I'm doing is I'm just filling up this barrel that I got from from BJ's. I got it last year and I'm just filling them up with water. And I am going to be showing you how I set it up. So the solar fountain needs to be charged at least for 5 hours. And some of the details of the solar fountain is that it is, it has 10,000 hours. It says Honos, and what I'm doing here is I'm using some of the bricks that I used here to lift up this figurine that I got from Amazon. This figurine is so cute. I saw it on Amazon and I wanted to be able to, to decorate inside the fountain. So this is my fountain. I've set it up before, but I'm just showing you the pieces that comes with it. So it is 10 volt, and it also comes with a lot of pieces. All the pieces I believe in there are up to, let's say, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16, about 16 pieces. And I am going to be taking it one by one and showing you. And the battery life, why I like this, is about 300. It says charge to discharge is 300 to 500 times. And this solar pump has LED lights that come when it's dark. It works 5.5 hours at night, and it works during the day. That's why I like it. And it says that the battery is more about 70% when during the daytime, but when the weather is weak, it plumps up a little bit and goes up and come. But when it's really charged, it's beautiful. The displays are beautiful. The night function will automatically come on when it's dark, and that's one thing I really like about this fountain. And actually, it's 11 sprays nozzles. So what I'm doing here is I'm putting these rocks in here so I can sit the figurine on top of it. I have extra from the stones that I used for this, my gravel pad, and I'm just gonna sit it on top of it so I can have it raised up. I used I can't remember the size, but I got these stones from these bricks from Lowe's, and I'm sitting the figurine on top of it because I like that it has that, like the little boy in the figurine is fishing. So what I'm using right now is all the nozzles comes with alphabets on them. So this one I'm using is A, which is the solar panel. I hooked the solar panel up on my gazebo. So this is A with the float sponge. The float sponge is what keeps this fountain staying afloat on top of the water. And the nozzle that I'm using is Q. So I used Q and O and then A and Z. That's what's the display you're seeing right here. And I also got this little lotus plant from Amazon, and that's like just to give it a little bit of a pond like feeling. And some of the rocks that I also have, you can see at the bottom there, I got those also. I got a bag from Lowe's, and later on I'm going to be putting it inside the bucket there. So I'm going to be showing you how to use the different nozzle to create different displays. And one thing I like is that this solar panel is it's large. It's compared to other solar panels that when I was doing my research, I found that this one has a large inches. So what I'm showing you is that I'm going to be exchanging the nozzle. I'm taking out the that one, and I'm going to be using the that's U1. It says nozzle kit B, that's one set. So that nozzle kit B is S1, T1, U1, and V1. And I'm going to be showing you how this does like I don't know if you say it, so I say U. It just flows like down, like outwards. And one thing I noticed that you have to make sure that the float sponge is pressed into the pump set, or else it will keep coming off. So this is a combination of this is just W1. W1 is what you're seeing that is pumping the water out. So I switched it now to T1 and U1, and the solar panel pump set and the float speed. So that's it. So it just flows outwards. So that's the first display. So I have another one which is V1. So I'm switching it now to show you how the V1 looks. It's almost the same thing. So it's there's two of them. So there's U1 and there's V1. So they flow outwards. So now this is all the little nozzles kit set. They are about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces that comes, because this, as you can see, even though they all they have dots on them, the display they bring out is different. So all you need is just W1. See, I'm putting the W1 into the U. That's the alphabet U, W1, and I'm just taking one of the nozzles. You see how you just twist it on it, and I'm putting on it. So basically for this display right now, it is U, W1, and one of the nozzle sprays. And one thing I really like about it is that you can combine a lot of these nozzles. You can combine, for example, about up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 different parts, different nozzles for different displays. And why I got this was, when I created this gazebo setting, I just wanted something to relax me. Like when I sit under my gazebos, I just like that water future sound. That's why I got it. And I also felt like, okay, when I sit outside, I want to also continue to see that beautiful fountain at night. That's why I got it took me a while to research. When I do my research, I take my time. I wanted something also that would display at night. And to my surprise, this fountain, it met all the standard that I was looking for. It still works, and it's amazing sometimes. Up to like when it turns dark, like around 7 p.m. or around, depending on where you are, by even midnight, it's still on. So I think the solar panel stores the light that it catches from the sun all day, and it uses that to light up different displays. So at the end you will see the colors that it shows, and it's so beautiful. So here I'm still using the W1 nozzle, and I'm just changing the set, the spray, and you can see it just takes a while. So I'm just adjusting it here, because I wanted to show you guys that this is the display. So most of the round nozzles that you see, they look the same. Some of them are sparse, some of them are tight. So I'm taking this one off and going to the next one to show you. This one there's a lot of dots and holes on top of this one. I'm still using the same U and W1, and I'm dropping it here. So when I did this, it was already starting to get dark, but as you can see, I'm still getting the solar. It's still working. It's very powerful. And the one thing I would advise is that when you're getting a solar fountain, you have to look at, a solar pump fountain, you have to see the lifetime and the power of the pump. the higher the power, the more it's able to work. The battery in this solar fountain is 44 amp. Should I say amp? So that's 4,400 amp. So the higher you go for the amp, the more power you're able to get from the solar fountain. And it says the maximum water spray height is 120 cm. So here I'm using alphabet number O. This is O, and I'm still using W1. So it's actually M plus W1, and it shoots straight up. This is M and W1. So this is just a very slim, straight upward shoot that this nozzle is giving you. If you want it very high and not just like in a spread outwards, just straight up. So I'm taking that off and going to the next one. So what you see right here that is just spraying out is just W1. I attached the W1 to the float sponge and the pump. So that's what I'm using right now. So the next one I'm using U with W1, and I am going to also use V. So with the U, W1, and V, you can make different layers. So I'm building the layers here. As you can see, I've put the U and W, and I'm going to place another one on top of it, and that will give me like 2 layers. As you can see, on one side is the first layer, which is U, W1, and one of the spray nozzles, and then on top of that you stack the V and the O, and then that's going to create that double layer I was just telling you about. And it will give you the layer where one is shooting from this right here. I'm going to put this nozzle on top of it. Actually, I'm going to put the U on it, and then from there I will put the T1, and then from there I put another one, and then you're going to use that. You see, I'm going to put this O, that's O right there, and it's gonna shoot up. As you can see, the bottom nozzle is already spreading out the water all the way right there. You can see at the bottom it's spreading out, and then this is where I'm going to use to attach another nozzle to the spray nozzle. Without this one, you will not be able to put the nozzle. You can see right here. I'm going to put this on top of it. I'm just going to screw it on top, and that's it. So as you can see, it has 2 layers. Another detail that I really like about this is that you get to choose what nozzle spray. Sometimes maybe for 1 week you can decide, okay, I don't want to use this nozzle, I don't want the sprays, I just want to put just something that will make that soothing waterfall sound, and then next week I change another nozzle. So that's why I like it. And then here I'm just taking the rocks, I'm just putting at the bottom just to give it like a river, should I say river fountain effect. These rocks I got them from, as I said earlier, from Lowe's. I didn't finish them, so I just washed them, rinsed them out, and I used it for. So here it is. This is the display at night, and it's so beautiful. You can see how it's changing colors to green, to yellow, to red, and I definitely have enjoyed this pump. So thank you guys for watching. and I hope, you know, I've encouraged you to use, you know, to go on Amazon. I'm going to leave the link of where I got it from, and just make sure that you don't use the solar pump in dirty or corrosive water. And I'll see you in my next video. Thank you. Bye.